Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Learn English Part 2, presented by George Karanakil, Director, Kisco Career Heights, Coaching Institute for Competitive Exams, Pala, Kerala. Before we go into new items, let's do a revision of what we learned yesterday. Nadir is the opposite of zenith. Synonym of flounder is, or flounder means, it begins with the S, struggle. Let's go to third. Very dramatic, one word, begins with H. It's a histrionic. Did you get it right? Next, no is to bite like a dash. Bite like a rat. A collection of slaves, it begins with C, it's coffle. Next, gradual increase in loudness of voice, especially in music. It begins with C, it's crescendo. This morning, let's learn a few phrasal verbs. And before we go into the phrasal verbs, let's see what phrasal verbs are. A phrasal verb is an idiomatic phrase consisting of a verb. So there will be a verb in any phrasal verb. A verb followed by an adverb. Example, lock down. Or a preposition. Example, see to. Or a combination of both. Look down on. So a phrasal verb has a verb followed by an adverb, or a preposition, or both. So let's learn a few important phrasal verbs now. Argue down. To argue down means to beat someone or defeat someone in a debate. So argue down means you defeat someone in a debate. It's not easy to argue him down. Means it's not easy to defeat him in a debate. Next, argue out. Argue out means you discuss with other people, you argue with other people to find out a solution to a problem. So argue out means you argue about a problem to find a solution. Next, ask after. Ask after. Ask after means to inquire about someone's health, how life is going. Example, he asks after you. Means he inquires about how you are doing. Next, ask in. To ask in is to invite somebody into your house or into your office. So ask in means to invite somebody. I asked him in. Bargain down. Bargain down means to persuade someone to drop the price of something they are selling. So somebody says it's a 25 rupees and you bargain down and you buy it for 20 rupees. Bargain down. Next, barge in. To barge in is to enter a place and interrupt. As we were having the discussion, a group of people barged in. Means they entered by force and they interrupted our meeting. Next, be cut out for. Be cut out for means be suitable or have the necessary qualities to perform a duty. He is cut out for the job of a receptionist. So be cut out for means be suitable or he has the necessary qualities to perform a particular duty. Next, be down. Be down means be depressed. Feel sad. Next, beef up. To beef up means make something stronger or more solid. Beef up. Next, bend over backwards. To bend over backward means Do a lot to try to help or please someone. Bend over backwards means to do a lot to try to help or please someone. You make great effort to help someone or to please someone. Big up. Big up means to exaggerate the importance of something. Something is not that important, but you big up it. You big up means exaggerate the importance of something. Now, let's do a small revision. Selective slaughter. What's one word for selective slaughter? During bird flu, you do selective slaughter. The answer is cull. Next, factory where metal castings are made. Begins with F. It's foundry. Dilate. Synonym for dilate, or the meaning of dilate is widen or expand. Next, arcane means begins with M. Mysterious. Now, let's learn a few one words, vocabulary. Are you ready? Okay. The act of pouring a liquid offering as a religious ceremony. You see this in temples and in some churches. Pouring water or oil or milk on deities. Can you guess the one word? It begins with L. It's libation. So libation. So when you see somebody pouring a liquid offering, remember is performing libation. Next, make a prediction about something, tell in advance. For example, an election result. It begins with P. It's prognosticate. Prognosticate. Let's go to the next one. Extreme misery or unhappiness. The one word it begins with W. It's a wretchedness. Wretchedness. There are millions of people living in wretchedness. Wretchedness. Next, habitually disposed to speak truth. It begins with V. You know somebody, he speaks truth always. It's a veracious. Veracious is adjective. So if somebody is veracious, you know that that person speaks only truth. Next, to prove true, right, or real. Begins with V. It's vindicate. Vindicate. Next, to take possession of something by force. To take possession of something by force. It begins with U. It's usurp. Usurp. Next, no longer practiced or accepted. Begins with O. If something is no longer practiced, or if something is out of fashion, it's obsolete. Next, the yielding to inclination, passion, desire. Begins with I. It's indulgence. Indulgence. Heavy with sleepiness. Begins with the D. It's drowsy. Feeling drowsy. To diminish or become less. To diminish or become less, it begins with D. It's dwindle. Dwindle. So that's all for now. You can watch this and YouTube, Let's Learn English. And my email ID is karunekal@yahoo.com. Mobile number 944 7231 915. Thank you. See you again.